Hey, I am here with Kayla Barnes. She is one of my best friends and also top leader in my organization. So, of over 1,000 people, she has built the largest business, made the most money, helped the most people. And so, I'm really excited for you guys to hear from her today. As you can tell, we're just moms like at what Caden got to sleep, right?
Yeah,
Her
he's sleeping
baby,
right
her
now.
1 year old, well, almost 1 year old.
Yep.
Is he going to be one soon? Like the
On
4th?
Wednesday. Yep. 2 days
Wednesday.
from now.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so he took a nap and we were like, let's go, let's get on. I was unloading groceries and we just jumped on. So this is kind of impromptu, but that is how we work our business in the cracks of our day. So, Kayla and I have known each other, gosh, probably like 7, 8 years now. We were in another company together and we came over to Bravenly basically together. I told her I cannot come without her. And so it's really exciting to, ooh, it's a lot of pressure to be right. Like, Kayla, you got to come. I see like the floodgates are coming. It's going to be amazing. And I just was insistent with her and she came. So tell them a little bit about what made you say yes to Bravenly besides me continually messaging you.
I mean, it's mostly you. And I think the biggest thing for me is like we had gotten to know each other enough that I knew that you knew what you're talking about. So when you cast vision about, okay, I see what's happening here and you should go, then it was like, yeah, I need to look into this for sure. And then for sure, when I actually saw like the faith forwardness of the company and the founders being so open about that, that was huge for me, a deciding factor for sure. And then FOMO, probably, like if you're
FOMO.
going and a few other friends are going, I'm not missing out on this, especially when other things weren't going quite as well with the other company. So those are probably the top three reasons I was like, okay, let's just do this.
That makes sense, right? Because you weren't, I mean, you were leaving behind a business. You had customers, you had sales. Maybe you still even have an affiliate link over there. I'm not 100% sure. But Kayla and I were both in makeup and skincare. So this health and wellness was completely new to us, completely different to us. But like she said, that faith forward leader, faith forward CEO, company as a whole. Like when we go to events, we have worship. Like it was just nothing I think either one of us had ever even dreamed was a possibility. So when I saw that personally, and then I began to be over in our customer testimonial group, seeing those testimonies coming in, I didn't even try products. I was just like, I'm getting in on that, and walked away from a pretty sizable income to do so. And you too, leaving your customers behind, just trusting that you could rebuild over here. But I don't know that you really thought it was going to grow as big as it has, or did you?
No, I had no clue. I didn't know what was even really possible until I started Bravenly, and that first full month blew my mind. Not only with how many people want these products, how many people reorder, sometimes 2, 3 times in a month, and how much money I can make here. I mean, it was insane to me how much different it is here at Bravenly.
So did you have a 5-figure paycheck your very first month, your very first full month?
Yes. Yep.
Yes. Did y'all hear that? 5 figures, like her very first month. And it wasn't a low 5 figures. I'm not going to say what it is because income disclosures and all, but I'm pretty sure I know what it was. And it was big. So that's very exciting. It was very exciting to me too. I'm like, whoo, okay, the Lord did what he said, what I felt like I was going to do over here, what I thought he had spoken to me. So that was exciting. So what would you tell someone who has never heard of Bravenly? What would you want them to know about the company, about the products, just anything?
Yeah. Well, I think now knowing what I know, I would encourage them to know like the faith part of it. Most of my network kind of aligns with me, so that aligned with me. It would probably align with them as well. Just knowing that the company is so authentic. And then I think I would like explain a little bit of like what health and wellness actually is in this industry, in the world. I mean, it's the second largest industry in the entire world. I didn't know any of this stuff before. And then, these products are actually helping day-to-day lives improve. Like all the time. And for us, it's been completely life-changing from not feeling good, feeling great all the time to completely changed. And now we feel the best we have since middle school. So I would talk a lot about how like the products actually work from the gut, starting in the gut, and like, it's working from the inside out, and it's life-changing.
Yeah. I guess health and wellness for me was always like, who wants to get skinny? So coming here has taught me that it's not necessarily that. Weight loss can be a part of it as you clean up your habits and your lifestyle, and the products are a tool that support you in doing that. But it's really more about the gut inflammation, brain health, brain boosting vitamins, nootropics, adaptogens, supporting your adrenals. Like, it is so much more about your whole total body health, getting, just healthy, getting your family healthy. And now we have the kids line. So we have products for kids all the way up to adults, which was a piece for me. Like, I remember thinking like, wow, you and I came from makeup and skincare. And I remember just thinking like, oh man, we just opened up, like, we can sell to men, but not just men, but like young, old, men, women. Like, we really opened up just a whole new world for ourselves, where our husbands have even been able to come in and use products and have experienced results from them. I know Cody's story is a little bit different from Theron's stories, but they both have a product story,
Yeah.
where the products have really impacted them. And I think we have similar stories in that, like, our whole eating and everything is revamped. Like, and both of our families eat very little sugar. Both of our families eat, quality foods, and even having better income to be able to afford those things, the fresh fruits and vegetables. And literally, like, our freezer is stocked and we buy very little like shelf items, like yogurt, eggs, cheese, things like that. But we eat completely different. And so, my teenager's healthier, my husband's healthier, I'm healthier, but a lot of it too is just quality of life. Not, you think health and wellness, or my brain did, like, get skinny, but it's not really not much of anything to do with that. Although I know you have told me you feel the best you've ever felt since middle school. Like you said, like, we actually traveled together recently, and I was taking a picture of Kayla, and she was like, this is the first time that I wouldn't mind you to take this video of me, because you feel so good and so confident about yourself, which is
Yeah.
so cool.
Yeah.
And post baby, you have a 1-year-old, and you're just in such great shape and healthy and look good, and inflammation gone, and you got 2 small children to keep up with. So that's good.
Yeah.
It's
And I
necessary.
would say too that,
Yeah.
oh, sorry. I will say too that Bravenly somehow, not only like just the mindset shift of eating healthier, was a big part of that, but somehow the products themselves actually help you to make better decisions. So yes, our diet changed very much with Bravenly, but it's like it all worked together. It wasn't, working just against our bad habits. It was helping form new ones.
Yeah, just such a tool. Like,
Yeah.
so for me, I love Dr. Pepper. I still love one. I'm gonna have one on occasion, but I don't have one multiple times a week or anything. Like, I will grab a Rush, and it cuts cravings. It's clean energy. It's vitamins. It's just a completely different life, having the support of these products. So what would you leave people with? What's one word or something that you would tell someone that's considering Bravenly?
Um, I think I would, oh man, one word is hard, but I think I would try to cast vision for them too. Most like you did for me, like actually seeing what doors this could open for us, how God can bless in this industry. And when it's the right products, when it's the right company, when it's the right timing, we're so young, all of that stuff, things just kind of align. And so casting vision for them and what it could actually change in their family's life, that's what I would do. But that's not really one word for you there. I don't really
Oh,
know
that's
how to
okay. Yeah. I think that's the big hold up for a lot of people, right? Is, can I do this? does it make sense? The products are a no-brainer. They work, they're craveable, they're consumable. Like there's 150,000 people in our customer group utilizing them, showing their results. So I think that is pretty easy, yes, for most people. And it's the business side where they get a little more hung up and they're like, I'm not sure I can do this. They feel like they're average or they don't have time or things like that. But I mean, truly, you and I have built this in the pockets of our day. And so much of our team has. Like we have the blessing of working this full time, but many of our team members have full-time jobs, and they're doing it on lunch breaks and in the evenings and on weekends, and they are building incomes surpassing their incomes of their full-time jobs that are allowing them to eventually leave those jobs when they get ready. So that's really cool.
Yeah. I mean, I even have one gal on my team that it was her goal to be able to get off of food stamps. And she did, of course. But like, that's one thing she talks about a lot because that was life changing for them. And that's the kind of change that we like to make. It's really cool.
And you have a nurse on your team who passed her nursing income in 3 months. I think it was. I left behind my 6-figure income and replaced it in 1 month. I mean, that's it's just unbelievable the things that can happen here with the right systems, the right team, all the things that we provide as a team. But well, thank you, Kayla. It was so fun. I mean, I know all of this, but I'm so glad to get to share it with anybody who watches this. We just invite you to ask more questions. Whoever's presenting Bravenly to you, we invite you to ask them more questions and just consider that this might be for you.
Yeah. And don't wait until you feel ready. Oh, sorry.
No, you're good.
Don't until you feel ready. Do it now.
Do it now. Yes,
Thanks,
that's very good advice. You're never going to feel ready to do anything in life, right? You have to just do it. You have to just take that action. And honestly, that's the biggest tip for the whole industry. The whole network marketing industry is, the people who get into action win. If you do enough of it, you will win if you have the right product, and we do. So super excited. Thank you, Kayla. It was super fun.
Thanks,
we'll see you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.